It's officially springtime in Ohio. The earth is waking up, the trees are starting to show signs of life, the grass is getting greener, and fortunately for us, our chickens are starting to pull their weight once again and give us an abundance of eggs. We're a family of 5, and this year we're trying our best to grow and produce as much of our food as possible from right here in our backyard. Our garlic looks like it's thriving over here in this bed, and I have to admit, after a long, cold winter here in Ohio, it is so wonderful to see green again in the garden. I do wish that we would have planted more garlic, but we have 23 here in this bed, and there's always next fall to plant more. This is also the same bed we plan on planting a majority of our onions in. Onions and garlic are from the same allium family, so they're really good companion plants. We're gonna plant the onions on the sides here in rows, in between the garlic, and on the other side over here. Our goal was to have 60 onions in our garden this year, and although I haven't counted, I would say we most likely have a lot more than 60. I did promise a coworker a little bunch of onions that she could plant in her own garden, and my mom is already joking about coming grocery shopping in our backyard, so it's best to have more than not enough. And any extras that we may have during harvest time will definitely go to friends and family. And these guys are definitely gonna need a little haircut before we plant them this weekend. Now, the garlic we planted in this bed did not take off, and we have no idea why. We planted them at the same time, we cared for them the same, but they all look dead. I was hoping with a little bit of fish emulsion that they would come back to life, but I think they're done for. It's really not the worst thing, because now we're gonna pull up these cloves and see if they're still edible. And we're gonna plant some lettuce and spinach in this bed instead. Spinach for the chickens, lettuce for me. I think I'm just gonna pull up a few right now and just see. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like something ate at the roots or something. I was gonna plant my lettuce and spinach in here today, but it's about to storm. I heard we're supposed to get up to 80-mile-per-hour winds, so I'm gonna call it a day and we'll come back out here tomorrow. We're gonna plant my broccoli plants in these 5-gallon buckets. Last year I didn't do too hot with my broccoli, and I don't want to waste space in my raised beds for broccoli if I feel like they're just not gonna do that well, and I figured it'd be easier to cover them up with nets inside these 5-gallon buckets rather than over a raised bed, but I could just be being dramatic about that. Now, we got these 5-gallon food grade buckets from Firehouse Subs last year when we started our bucket garden. All you have to do is drill holes in the bottom, fill up with a layer of drainage rocks, and then you can start adding your soil in. Look at all of those roots. This top layer is also the free compost I got from my county. We just had to take our own shovels and buckets, and we could take as much as we want. When you go to Firehouse Subs and ask for these 5-gallon buckets, all the proceeds get donated back to firefighters. They're only like $3 or so, if I remember correctly. Don't judge me, my watering can is back at my garden, so I got a milk jug. Oh, maybe you should be judging me because this looks terrible. No wonder why my broccoli died last year. I just planted these broccoli in here just yesterday, and I can already see that they've grown. A sad update about my garlic. I lost 12 of them. It looks like they started to grow because each one of them was about this size. Sorry, my neighbor is shooting his gun. But quite a few of them at least doubled in size, so there's that. I did some research on it, and at first I thought it might have been white rot. Still a possibility. It's either that, or I came to the conclusion that it's just rotting out because I overwatered them, and maybe this bed just didn't drain as well as I thought it would. If you're a garlic expert, please let me know what you think. All right, I'm just gonna sow some of the spinach in It's the very next day and we just got our compost delivered. I mean, I think it looks small in camera. This thing is huge and it's only half of it. We got 8 yards to start with. We think we need about 16. I mean, it's almost as tall as I am. This big old pile of dirt is just the beginning of our 2026 growing season. Next, we're gonna be working on filling all of our raised beds and planting our potatoes, onions, berries, and more. And I can't wait to show you what this family of 5 is able to grow and produce from their own backyard this summer.